What somebody said congratulations?
Mm-mm.
It's all to run with evil.
Cause you ain't really, we ain't married, y'all.
One little evil thing myself.
Now I'm just finding new.
Boy, we went to a photo shop. That Photoshop.
Yeah, all right. Nigga a goofy.
That's to a Photoshop, boy.
How do you Photoshop? You a goofy.
That's just a Photoshop. That was a filter.
I love you so much. I love you just because you make me so happy. I really thank you for being in my life. And you just are so beautiful. And I really cherish and adore you because you are the one that I want in my life forever.
Go ahead, hand to yours, my love.
Yeah, I got a book.
Okay, and I'm gonna leave you a little extra. And you hold his hand if you can.
Okay.
Take your time.
You came into my life at a time where I couldn't even possibly imagine my worth. I thank you now because you helped me grow. And although I never forget where I came from, I always remember where I'm going. And that's with you by my side. I will love you, and I just want to thank you for choosing me. Because you chose me. I love you.
Luvenia Gardner, affectionately known to her friends as VV, was a vibrant 35-year-old woman living in South Deering, Chicago. She was the kind of person who radiated positivity wherever she went, always greeting others with a smile that could light up any room. Luvenia was surrounded by a tight-knit circle of friends who cherished her infectious energy and unwavering loyalty. No matter what challenges life threw her way, Luvenia's cheerful and upbeat attitude remained constant, and she was always ready to lend a hand or offer a listening ear when someone needed it. She was the life of every gathering, a true force of joy who had an ability to lift people's spirits. At the time, Luvenia was in a relationship with 31-year-old Henry Taylor, a man who described himself as a hothead and openly acknowledged his troubled past with a criminal record. Despite his rough edges, Luvenia was drawn to his playful, goofy side. Their connection began in an unconventional way. Initially just a casual, physical relationship, they lived near each other and would meet up regularly on the same street, initially for nothing more than brief, no-strings-attached encounters. However, as time passed, what started as a purely physical bond gradually evolved into something much more profound. Their connection deepened, and what had once been a fleeting fling blossomed into a meaningful relationship filled with genuine affection. Their love story reached a new height when they decided to take a spontaneous trip to Las Vegas. Surrounded by laughter and excitement, they sealed their love in an impromptu wedding ceremony, exchanging vows with joy in their hearts. The pictures from their wedding were full of smiles and the promise of forever.
Because it's going to always include us standing next to each other and side by side. I vow to continue to inspire you as you have always inspired me. I promise to give you my eternal loyalty and heart, for you are the only man I would ever need. I'll listen to you. I'll nurture you. I'll fight, but I will be true. I will always do my equal share, and I will vow to never give up on you. I'll try my best to fulfill your every need. I'll walk hand in hand with you, but I will always give you your separate space to grow. I'll tend to you when you're sick. I'll build you up when you low. I stand before our family and friends, and I'm gonna say this from my heart. From this day forward, I'm here. I'm right here, so you don't let go. You're my strength, my joy, my everything. And when you feel like the world is crumbling, look at me, because I'm your rock. I will love you, and I just want to thank you for choosing me. Because you chose me. No, don't kiss yet, you two, okay? I present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. Sir, welcome.
Yet, after their whirlwind Las Vegas adventure, their lives took a turn. Married life, which had initially felt thrilling and full of possibility, began to reveal its complexities. Beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect relationship, cracks began to form. The spark of their early connection started to dim, replaced by growing conflict and emotional distance. What had once seemed like a fairy tale romance slowly unraveled into a tangled web of resentment and misunderstandings, a stark contrast to the bliss they had once shared. Shortly after 1:30 a.m. on April 16, 2021, Chicago police were called to a local fire station near South Hoxie Avenue after a frantic naked woman approached witnesses, claiming that her husband had set her on fire. Her skin had melted over her fingernails, and the plastic in her hair extensions had fused to her skin. When officers arrived at the scene, they were met with a shocking and horrific sight, one that would quickly unravel a tragic and disturbing series of events. The unidentified woman who was rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center with severe second and third degree burns covering 70% of her body was soon identified as 35-year-old Luvenia Gardner. As paramedics worked to save her life, Luvenia, in excruciating pain, asked one of them if she was going to die. With heartbreaking clarity, she also revealed that she had known her husband, Henry Taylor, was going to kill her and that she regretted not leaving him long ago. At the couple's apartment, investigators found a nearly empty bottle of lighter fluid and a barbecue lighter, further implicating Henry in the horrific attack. After Luvenia was injured, Henry made separate phone calls to her family, her mother, brother, and sister, admitting to having harmed her. In the days leading up to the tragic incident, Henry's disturbing behavior was evident in a shocking Facebook live stream, where he openly discussed his struggles with anger management and his criminal past. He expressed not being afraid of going back to jail, saying he had nothing to lose. He had previously spent time in prison for theft and stolen motor vehicle convictions, but not for any violent crimes. At the time, he was still married to Luvenia, but he didn't appear to fully grasp the gravity of his actions. In a particularly disturbing moment, he described a scenario in which he would harm one of Luvenia's friends by setting them on fire, triggered by jealousy over the friend's pursuit of a college education. His unsettling words painted a clear picture of a deeply troubled individual capable of dangerous violence.
Oh, girl, I just got through sucking nine.
Babe,
What?
Courtney graduated college. Coco went to college. They already went to.
University.
They went. I guess it's time they can.
Are you
know
live?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong because I'm proud of you.
Because my niggas went
Don't
back
get
to
it
school.
twisted. I am proud that you went back to school. Don't get it twisted.
We don't care because Courtney got a education out of a cereal box.
Well,
I don't care about who homie got their education. My homie got an education.
that's all that
Fuck you
matters.
talking about? I don't care about what no other nigga got. Niggas be yeah, my homie went and bought a Benz. Nigga, homie, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I don't give a about nobody else, homie.
He over here on his live.
No, I'm on your live, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm finna end
You
mine.
You ain't on my. You on your own live.
I'm finna end mine and get on yours.
You fucking hate him.
Fuck you talking about? Nigga talking about?
Girl,
My friend.
he's on his live.
My
doing the
friend
most.
graduated. Your neck was like this.
That how my neck
friend-
was?
My friend graduated. Big head ass boy.
Look at this crackhead, y'all.
I got real friends. Niggas getting education. Don't put me on your live because I put some of them niggas on your page.
Yeah. My phone falling, babes. Help me. It just put on a whole
Cock
month.
sucking ass nigga. I'm waiting to run into one of your. I'm waiting to run into one of your friends. I'm gonna
Baby.
open this motherfucking head up.
Baby, I put this thing on
I'm
this.
gonna open his head up and set his ass on fire.
There you go. My bad, y'all.
Kick that shit, boy.
Some of
Open this shit, go live, be like, ah!
Baby.
I told you.
Hey, Bears. Hello, bro.
The hollow rewards those who are loyal.
Yeah.
You know what?
I asked you to do, things might be different.
We finna goddamn it do an education test.
Thank you, Passion.
That's what it showed me, Vince.
What somebody said congratulations?
It's overrun with evil.
Cause you ain't really. We ain't married, y'all.
There's one little evil thing myself.
Now, too funny news.
Boy, we went to a photo shop. That Photoshop.
Yeah, all right. Maybe a goofy.
That's to a Photoshop, boy.
How do you Photoshop? You a goofy.
That's just Photoshop. That was a filter.
Did you say a filter? That's a nice filter.
That was a marriage filter, boy. Talking about.
Too slow.
It's quite the
That was downloaded the marriage filter on the iPhone, boy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's about, yeah, we got married.
Boy, shut up.
Cool. Tell your mama to shut up.
Tell your mama to shut up.
My mama don't talk. Your mama do.
Baby.
Behind closed doors, what began as a loving relationship had transformed into a toxic cycle of abuse. Arguments between the couple escalated, trapping both in an increasingly volatile situation. On the day of the attack, Henry admitted to having an argument with Luvenia, during which he doused her with lighter fluid. He then proceeded to flick a lighter, despite her pleas for him to stop. Even though he wasn't close to her, the lighter fluid caught fire, severely injuring her. She then took her burning clothes off and jumped into the shower to put out the flames before running 2 blocks to the firehouse. After the attack, Henry turned himself into the police at the Rogers Park District Station, where he waived his rights against self-incrimination and gave a video-recorded statement. In his confession, he admitted to the details of the incident, providing investigators with the heartbreaking truth of what had happened. But what exactly changed? What caused Henry to snap? Just 1 week before the brutal incident, Luvenia shared pictures on Facebook from a couple's trip to Miami, where she and Henry, along with their friends, appeared to be laughing and having a great time. It seemed like just another happy trip among many the couple had taken together. They often traveled as a couple, making memories and celebrating their bond. But in hindsight, questions began to surface. Was Henry jealous or insecure about Luvenia's close friendships with certain men, particularly her male best friend, or the other guys who were like brothers to her? Why, in his Facebook Live, did he speak so angrily about her male friends, his tone heavy with resentment? Something was clearly off, but only Henry knew the real answer behind his deep-seated anger. The unsettling truth remained hidden behind his actions, and only he understood what had driven him to such a violent breaking point. Sadly, despite the best efforts of medical professionals and the intervention she received, Luvenia's injuries were too severe. After undergoing skin graft surgery and fighting for her life for over a month, she tragically passed away on May 21st at the University of Chicago Medical Center. Her death came just over a month after she was rushed to the hospital, leaving her family and friends heartbroken and devastated by the loss. Her untimely death left her family and friends devastated, struggling to comprehend the unthinkable. How could someone who was supposed to love and protect her do such a thing? Why did it happen? These questions remain unanswered, and the pain of losing Luvenia lingers as her loved ones are left to pick up the pieces of a life that was senselessly taken from them. 31-year-old Henry Taylor was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The story of Luvenia Gardner is a tragic reminder of the dangers of unchecked jealousy, emotional abuse, and the importance of recognizing toxic behaviors in relationships. Despite outward appearances of happiness, behind closed doors, there may be deep-seated issues that can escalate into violence. It underscores the need for open communication, self-awareness, and seeking help when facing emotional struggles or abusive tendencies. This is a heartbreaking example of how love can be manipulated and distorted, and how crucial it is to trust one's instincts and leave harmful situations before it's too late. Her death serves as a poignant reminder that no one should ever have to endure violence in the name of love. Rest in peace, Luvenia Gardner.